Basic Education Schools remain committed to its essential mission in the development of the total person through Christian-inspired, quality-driven, and service-oriented education and training. The 51 years of excellence and strong traditions ensure the quality and high standards of our institution to remain strong under unprecedented circumstances like the COVID-19 pandemic. The school is recognized by the Federation of Accrediting Agency of the Philippines through the Association of Christian Schools, College, and Universities Accrediting Council, Incorporated, of achieving the Level 3 accreditation status, which is the highest for basic education schools in the country. Despite these daunting circumstances, the school with inspiring leadership ensures the continuity of learning for all our students. Our school director, Mrs. Elizabeth R. Camara, is delighted to welcome you all.
My greetings to all Lormanians. I am Elizabeth R. Camara, the Director of the Basic Education Schools. I extend my warm welcome to our new families and welcome back to our continuing students and their families as well as we officially begin the school year 2021-2022. We hope to seeing you virtually to start the school year and hopefully in person soon if the pandemic is in better control. We have learned a great deal from the previous years about our remote learning modalities, and we will use that experience to make this school year successful. Likewise, our students, faculty and staff, and parents did an outstanding job keeping each other safe and healthy. This school year, we continue to provide students with a modern and responsive distant learning experience through our Flex on Learning platform until a transition is made to a HiFlex model when students are already allowed to come back on campus. We have amazing teachers and staff who are guided on the principle of doing what is best for our students. Although we would much rather meet you in person, we are pleased to welcome you through this virtual open house. We hope that the information you find here will give you a glimpse and a walkthrough into the unique, supportive, and vibrant campus experience. We bring our school to you to give each of you a better perspective of our school. Through this virtual open house, you will learn about our school philosophy, our school practices, and discover ways on how our students are participating in our Flex on Learning. You will also find out how we are supporting connectedness and emotional well-being of our students. Take a virtual tour on our support services and to meet our faculty and staff as well. Informative presentations are made here for you to view at your own convenience. I encourage everyone to stay engaged with the school, making sure you have access to information as it is published. We communicate via email, and please keep an eye on our FB pages for any updates throughout the school year. We also require our students to set up and check their Lorma Gmail accounts daily. Each learner has a Google Classroom where schedules and Zoom or Google Meet links can also be found. Again, welcome to Lorma Basic Education Schools, and I look forward to meeting you soon.
One of the greatest characteristics of the Lorma Basic Education Schools is the genuine care and compassion shared between the staff, students, and parents. Our school is a place where staff, teachers, and families come together to ensure that all the students entrusted into our care succeed.
Pleasant day to all of you. The introduction of a Flex on Learning has been a challenge to all of us. As a parent myself, this new normal has given me fears and worries, not just about productivity issues, but more on the effectivity of the learning and the quality of the development of my son. Nevertheless, we all needed to face our fears. So altogether, we took our leap of faith. This was no longer about the teacher and the pupil in the school. This was no longer about the parents and the child at home. There is now the integration of school life and home life. Just like that, school education is now also to be done at home. While fearing for the uncertain, we face this challenge together head-on. And here we are. One academic year has passed. We all have made it. So it is but fitting to recognize your accomplishments given the adjustments that has been made. Firstly, congratulations to our dear pupils who are now moving up to the next level. You have done well. There were times when you all seemed impatient, but you all learned. I pray your eagerness to learn continues. Congratulations also to our dear parents and guardians. Without you, our pupils would not have made it this far. I remind you, however, that our role does not stop there. We are also moving forward as we continue to guide our children. So let us all enjoy the ride. Next is congratulations also to you teachers. We're all witnesses to your greatness on how you wake up each morning and face the cameras without any hint of stress or problems. At the same time, deal with the diverse attitudes of your pupils, all in an effort to effectively teach the day's lessons. Kudos to you, teachers. Finally, a pat on the back is given to Lorma for rising to the challenge and implementing this flex-on learning program. This shows how the school is always ready to deliver the needed education for our children. You are indeed our perfect partner for our children's education. The health crisis persists and new developments in the community continue to appear. But we will always be ready to adapt to a new and better normal for the benefit of our children. For one day, one of these pupils will be the catalyst to address the current crisis. Thank you very much and keep safe.
I am immensely grateful for this opportunity to speak before all of you in this momentous occasion and in this very institution which formed a big part to what I have become now. I was also like you when I entered Lorma Grade School in 1994. The only difference is that I got to actually come to school with my backpacks on, while you all stay in the comforts of your home because of this COVID-19 pandemic. But regardless of this difference, I know how you all worked hard for what you have achieved and accomplished. Now, we can all proudly say, we made it here in Lorma. To my fellow parents, I know that the pride I feel for my daughter, Cassidy Grace, is the same amount of pride you feel for your children. As they all move up today, seeing our children excel drives us to provide them with our 100% love and support. Let us tighten that grip to keep giving our children our 100% until they all reach their utmost potentials. The next chapter of their lives will become harder and more complicated, but will surely be more rewarding, meaningful, and worthwhile. To their hardworking teachers and members of the Academe, we cannot thank you all enough for your selfless sacrifices in making sure that our children gets nothing but the best learning experience. Finally, I pray for our safety and good health. May we be able to enjoy our old normal self very, very soon, so our children can go back to school with their backpacks on.
Despite the many challenges confronting us during this pandemic, the school has adopted the best alternative for learning continuity. We have Flex-on Learning. It is where the students will receive instruction through a variety of remote learning resources like online interactive tools, streaming live into a classroom of students, video conferencing via Zoom, Google Meet, Teams. instructional materials organized through a pre-recorded lessons, printed modules or learning pockets, and textbooks. Students will be expected to participate in virtual classrooms with teachers and other students scheduled during the week and class day. Google Classroom is the learning platform for all students to receive and complete assignments. The teachers communicate expectations and have office hours in the afternoon for individual questions. Special services for students with specific needs and disabilities are available. Let's hear from Mr. Jerome Villanueva, High School Academic Head.
Our K-12 program nurtures and develops every learner holistically, as seen in the remarkable achievements in math, science, English, research, journalism, arts, ICT, and robotics. Our graduates are adequately and academically prepared for college admission anywhere in the world. Our curriculum prepares our students to be of service anywhere in the world.
Hi guys! First of all, I hope that everyone is doing well despite the hurdles we are all forced to endure. It's been a tough year, and it is our strength, tenacity, and passion that brought us here. I am to welcome you to the Lorma family, something very difficult to do given that it's tradition to be welcomed by the Lorma San Juan campus with its twin buildings set with a saltwater breeze. If there is one thing that we Lormanians are so lucky to have, it's an amazing learning environment established at the surfing capital of the North. Nevertheless, we have to make do with what we have. A pre-recorded welcome video and maybe a handshake from a safe social distance away. I have been a Lormanian since I was in kindergarten. Imagine, that's 17 years ago. If there is one thing that Lorma has done for me, is that they always allowed me to grow within myself and grow out of myself. Lorma offered me so many avenues where I can discover and develop my talents. Now that I'm older, I realize that what kids need to grow within themselves is someone who believes in their dreams. Once someone cares about your self-improvement journey and guides you whenever you feel like you're losing your path, then I have no doubt that you will break through barriers while not losing sight of who you are. The Lorma family cultivates potential. They stood for me, and they will stand for you as a pillar that supports growth within. Aside from emboldening growth within, Lorma also encourages growth out of yourself. There is a bigger world out there. One day, your world is going to be more than just watching an online lesson through Zoom or the four walls of the classroom. The Lorma family will help you realize that you're not living this life and trying so hard only for yourself. Lorma taught me to grow out of my selfishness, to serve, to walk with people, and be their pillar of support if ever they need one. Above all, this growth out of yourself teaches you to be one with the people. In this time of pandemic, not losing sight of those who need help the most is of course necessary. As I continue with my college years, this is a lesson I never forget. I have lots of stories about my time in Lorma, but sharing everything with you guys would only make me a party pooper. Another thing that Lorma has taught me is to enjoy and to never ever ruin the fun of life. So I wish that one day, when things are certainly better, you get to walk through the Lorma hallways with your friends and experience the Lormanian spirit in person. With this, finally, welcome to the Lorma family, and we look forward to your growth.
Hello everyone, I am Grant Goodwellas, an alumni of the Lorma Grade School class of 2013 and the Lorma Special Science High School class of 2017. I welcome you all, both new and returning students, to the Lorma schools and hope that you are as excited as I am for another school year that awaits you all. The past year or so has definitely been a very big challenge, not only for you, but also for Lorma in terms of delivering quality learning and education. But do know that Lorma is an institution that approaches education in a very holistic way, and that it will stand by its vision and mission despite challenges such as the pandemic, and still focus on core academics, character formation, emotional development, and healthy social skills, even if we shall be in a virtual setting. Because in my 12 years with Lorma, I have definitely seen not only myself, but also fellow Lormanians to become such amazing individuals, primarily because of the type of environment that Lorma provides, wherein students, the faculty, and staff could have a nurturing relationship. And more importantly, it doesn't only provide education simply as but also guides its students to achieve their career goals. So recording this video right now, I'm able to look back to so many opportunities that Lorma has given me, and I am sure that you will experience the same opportunities, if not more, than I did. So I am very proud to be a living testament to the type of education that Lorma provides, and I hope that in the future rather, you shall share the same sense of pride as I do. With that, I welcome you again, and I look forward to a year of achieving your dreams, learning new things with Lorma's pathway to a brighter future. Thank you.
The school continues to embrace its mission through the Flex on Learning. The shift in learning modality offers everyone maximum flexibility and possibly opportunities for the school to get creative about upholding its mission related to holistic education and student development, which is especially important right now during this unpredictable time. Even online, the school continues to offer an array of opportunities for them to discover their gifts and pursue their interests by joining student organizations, clubs, and other activities. How are student activities conducted in an online campus? Mrs. Danila Pilar, the Student Activities Coordinator, will tell us more on this.
Student clubs and organizations have been part of the traditional campus experience for decades. Now, Lorma students can interact virtually by using web meeting tools and online community platforms like Zoom, Google Meet, and other discussion and collaboration tools during a designated activity period, twice for every month. The student body remains and is represented by the elected student government officers who work closely with school administrators, faculty, and staff. The formation of different clubs and student organizations gives our students the opportunity to develop leadership skills and to acquire practical experiences. The school's intramurals continue to be celebrated through an online platform. Students might not have been able to run around with their friends or play together physically, but the spirit of sports ensures that all students could connect, play, and compete while staying safe. Lorma Basic Education Schools is proud to be the home of promising athletes who are accepted by reputable universities as scholars. Some students also excel in arts, and they continue to bring honors to our school by demonstrating their skills up to the international level. The school provides a number of opportunities to learn new skills, gain leadership experiences, and to build a community with their schoolmates.
Good day, my fellow Lorminians. I am Juan Carlos Abad, an alumnus of Lorma Special Science High School. Lorma is the first ever school in La Union that has a program in sports. Like me, I joined the swimming program. From 5th grade to 4th year high school, Lorma was always there, giving me the full support in every competition. I am always grateful to my alma mater for allowing me to study and at the same time enjoy and develop the sports that I am into. Owing to the fact that without them, I won't be able to be a national athlete, a scholar, a student athlete of the University of Santo Tomas. Lorma's sports program helps student athletes study in a prestigious school and at the same time discover and develop what are they capable of and what they want to be in the future. By that, with the right attitude and discipline in academics and sports, you can be anyone that you want to be. Be our future scholar.
Self-discipline, self-confidence, responsibility, accountability, and teamwork. These are the lessons of life I've learned and still learning from sports. I am indebted to my alma mater, the Lorma College Basic Education Schools, for the opportunity of honing my swimming skills, which paved way for a bigger opportunity to swim among the best collegiate swimmers in the country. I could never be more grateful for the entire 14 years of being a Lormanian. Thank you, Lorma Colleges Basic Education Schools, for the holistic development which shaped me into the person I am right now, enabling me to reach my goal one step at a time. I am Lorenzo Rafael M. Pilar, member of the San Beda University swim team, NCAA medalist, a proud Lormanian.
Our school provides services beyond general academic instruction. The guidance counselor and the wellness staff continues to be available to support our students. The guidance counselor, Mr. Von Buado, will bring you to the Student Wellness, Guidance, and Counseling Office.
Distance is just a state of mind. Here in the Guidance and Counseling Office, we are always with you. We offer and deliver various online services to our dear Lormanians, such as telecounseling, e-kamustahan, monthly convocation, placement service, counseling, and more, which aim to cultivate strong emotional and mental health of our students through their journey in this flexible mode of learning. Telecounseling, open to all students who have academic, personal, interpersonal, emotional, career, and social concerns. E-kamustahan, to keep in touch with our students in a distant manner. Convocation, an instructional program for personal, social, emotional, and spiritual development and adjustment. Placement service, career guidance, and academic career planning. Remember that we are one chat away.
Lorma Flex On delivers engaging and innovative experiences so students can enjoy a safe, reliable, and flexible education in a supportive environment. Mrs. Maria Veronica Ballatero, a senior high school faculty and the chair of Classroom Technology Professionals, has more to say on your Flex On technology.
For this school year, learning platforms have been streamlined. The learning platform from K to 12 is Google Classroom. Live, synchronous learning will take place through Zoom, Google Meet, Teams, and other video conferencing tools. Our Flex On platforms provide students from K to 12 with a modern and responsive experience with the ability to see their progress for all learning areas at once. It provides them with engaging, direct instruction videos featuring real, on-screen teachers who explain concepts, model strategies, provide examples, and make real-world connections. Students can pause and forward videos as needed to take notes and review concepts to ensure comprehension.
The school is proud to its continuous faculty development and is committed to carrying out the mission of Lorma Education. Teachers have gone through a series of webinars through the school's Faculty Accelerated Teaching and Skills Trainings, or what we call the FAST program, in preparation for the school year. The FAST is the school's holistic response to this transition, which strengthens teachers' technology-based skills and competencies in the development and delivery of learning resources, helps teachers set up their interactive, respective virtual classrooms, and enables them to create a healthy atmosphere in the digital classroom. The credentials and qualifications of all the teachers have met the standards of Lorma. We have a total of 49 qualified teachers from K to 12 this school year. We have great teachers who spend hours planning and creating classroom activities to engage our students in learning. Our teachers utilize research-based best practices and analyze academic data to determine current skill levels and to set goals for growth and improvement. Here are the teachers to share their journeys on FlexOn.
In my FlexOn class, I don't just build online lessons or convert my face-to-face lessons to online learning. More importantly, what I'm doing is I am trying to extend a sense of care to my students and trying to build a community that's going to be able to work together to get through the learning challenges that we have, even though the focus can sometimes be on technology, tools, and logistics. But for me, what is really required from us teachers at this time is compassion.
Being effective and efficient 21st century educator, we should be aligned with the needs of the time and be adaptive and flexible to changes. At first, I was hesitant in delivering my lessons online, but Lorma provided all the proper training before the opening of classes, which let me believe that everything, the sleepless nights and struggles in the successful implementation of FlexOn learning modality are worth it. Conducting online classes is a bit far from what we are used to doing before. In these times, we don't only focus on academics, but also care for the wellness of our students. We do this through homeroom sessions and daily check-ins because mental health nowadays matters. The journey of my online teaching through various digital platforms was fun. I and my learners have discovered so many things about how it works. I always start my class by checking on them and how they feel on that particular day. I discussed my lessons utilizing gamification, which makes it more fun and easier to understand. Though we don't see each other face to face, there are still what I call bonding moments. All the smiles that I see every time I see them at a video conference, the laughter that we share during our discussions, and seeing them enjoying each class session are really worth it. On my part, as a teacher, it is indeed a fulfilling job after all.
Learning together even when we're apart is what the distance learning taught us, and FlexOn Learning serves as my catalyst on providing the needed structures for my students. Students' wellness is one of the focuses, and as a FlexOn teacher, I consistently monitor the virtual communication and collaboration using breakout rooms, Microsoft Whiteboard, and other essential platforms that encourage engagement. I believe that distance learning has many challenges, but I still teach and embrace classroom dynamics to help my students achieve what they are capable of accomplishing. I teach because I'm inspired by my students.
As a preschool teacher, I faced a big challenge. I know that I can't replace the many benefits of our in-person, but with careful planning, I have been able to create play-based learning engagements. Children and parents or caregivers can do together that are developmentally appropriate that, as much as possible, reflect our Lorma preschool standards. The biggest lesson I've learned from planning my lesson is to keep activities simple and not plan much, because our children are young and need adults to help them and record their learning so that it can be shared. Activities that allow children and families to have fun while they learn have the most success. One favorite activity in my classroom was to watch a video of the preschool teachers dancing and then post a video of themselves dancing. Some children danced alone, others with siblings, and others with the whole family. And we all have the chance to feel connected to one another.
Good day, everyone. This is Alexa Mikhaila A. Naval. I am 9 years of age. Lorma's Flex on Learning is delightful. I don't need to wake up too early. Upon waking up at 7 a.m., I just take a bath, get dressed, go to my seat, and attend my online classes at 8 a.m. In this time of pandemic, people like me still strive harder to attend online class. And because studying is important, Lorma's Flex on Learning is the better way to continue learning without the risk of going outside. I feel grateful to be one of the speakers in Lorma's Flex on Learning during the orientation. Before, we used to write our seek works or activities in our notebooks, but now it is easier because we are using computers and other gadgets. Sometimes I feel sad because I cannot see my friends in person. I was surprised that there's still an election even though we don't have a formal class. I was amazed that I won as Public Information Officer in the Supreme People Government. I am excited to learn more in Lorma's Flex on Learning. Stay safe. God bless.
I have spent most of the past 11 years up and down and around these two buildings adjoined by the iconic bridge with a flagpole. To some, this may seem just a mere educational structure, but for me, this is an embodiment of one's stay in Lorma Colleges basic education schools, especially mine. For the simple reason that Lorma allows you to explore and discover yourself more apart from the quality education it provides. From the culture and the arts, the sports, sciences, and writing, Lorma has constantly honed student skills and supported their craft. As for my case, I became a Scrabble player, a debater, a writer, and even a student leader among others, and not just a regular academic achiever. It is also an understatement to say that Lorma bridges you with your dreams. It was a simple dream of mine back then was to ride an airplane, and Lorma helped me fulfill that dream by sending me and my team to Indonesia for Model United Nations and Malaysia for an international symposium on research. And 5 years from now, people calling me an engineer would be among the strongest proofs that Lorma allows you to explore and discover yourself more and bridges you with your dreams. I am an alumnus of Lorma Grade School Batch 2016, Lorma Colleges Special Science High School Batch 2020, and soon to be an alumnus of Lorma Colleges Senior High School Batch 2022, and similar to how these two buildings are adjoined by a bridge, Lorma is indeed my and your pathway to a brighter future. I am Joshua Abizer Y. Mariag, a proud Lormanian.
Good morning! I'm Attorney Marino B. Salas. I'm a parent of a grade 12 student of Lorma. What is my take on Plexon, or the flexible online learning of Lorma Colleges? For me, it is a distinctive combination of an educational and technological innovation in response to the global effect of coronavirus pandemic, affecting the system of learning worldwide. We all know that COVID-19 has resulted in school shutdown all across the world, affecting 1.2 billion students who are out of the classroom. As parent, am I satisfied with the program? I can say that I'm very satisfied with the program adopted by the school, as I witnessed my son easily coping up with the system, efficiently and effectively learning his lessons online, and most of all, he is enjoying the process. On a broader global aspect, FlexOn, or the online learning, does not only develop self-motivation and time management skills on students and teachers. It radically improves virtual communication and collaboration skills. It also opens a wider perspective on alternative learning. To all the students who, despite technical difficulties, remain steadfast and passionate on learning, I salute you. to the administration and faculty, I must thank you and congratulate you for all your sacrifices and for your efforts in providing quality education despite all the problems brought about by the pandemic. To Lormanians, all I can say is, flex on. Thank you and mabuhay.
As we know from our experiences, our students are more likely to succeed when they feel connected to a supportive, inclusive, and academically challenging environment. This is particularly true now that we don't have the benefit of a physical campus community. Lorma creates and nurtures a virtual campus community that incorporates the support services and systems they need to be successful throughout our student life cycle, from enrollment to graduation and beyond. We'll give you a walkthrough to our different support services. Mr. Marianito Dacanay and Mrs. Wayne V. Tejano will talk about our various support services.
Academic support services. We have our academic team to help our students set learning goals and to provide academic support services during virtual office hours, like helping students establish a good learning habits and in some cases, guide them through difficulty coursework. Technical support. Our technical support staff may extend one-on-one technical support to students who need expert advice. They may connect to our tech support staff by phone or web chat. Library service. Our libraries do more than lend books. They design online library support services to be convenient and easy to use. Our librarians assist our students how to access digital journals and other research tools. They are also in charge of the distribution of learning modules and packets and supplementary materials for pickup as scheduled. Guidance services. All our guidance counselors are available for online and telecounseling during school days. Students and families will be able to schedule online appointment as needed. Counselors periodically post relevant support information as needed in their page.
Our admission team ensures that all students receive the support they need to meaningfully belong to Lorma Basic Education Schools. We welcome children with a range of learning preferences, including students with specific needs. Our admission process has been designed to ensure students that are appropriately placed at the Lorma Colleges Basic Education Schools. Our admission process is facilitated by effective communication between parents and the school's admission team. The team offers pre-admission support to prospective students and any additional steps they must complete before beginning their classes. You are directed to the following links for specific concerns and guidance.
Thank you, dear parents and students. We do hope that this virtual open house has given each of you a better perspective of the Lorma Basic Education Schools. Thank you for choosing our school. We are thankful to be part of every Lormanian's path to success. Again, we welcome you all.